The MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Fantasy. They bring new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and $50 in bonus funds. Use promo code MLB SGPN. And welcome, everybody, to the MLB Gambling Podcast here on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. It's currently Friday morning, September 12th, around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm your host, Scott Show. Once again, joined by Roseburg together to break down our favorite props for the Friday card. Did very well in the episode on Wednesday. We also had a football show yesterday. So if you want to check out the football prop for week 2, check out the Propcast. We did the week 2 breakdown in the NFL. So check that out. But either way, Adam, how's it going with you? I know we crushed the last episode, but I'll let you confirm what I just said. How's it going?
We did really well. We need to do that for NFL because, everybody's starting out of the gate in NFL a little uneasy, but it's not shitty.
It's fine. Once again, it was week 1. A lot of uncertainty.
And I haven't really done well on island games yet, but it'll be fine. Last year I was like a heater towards the end of that year, so it was good. I'm just finding my last prop as I talk.
Yeah, I know for the baseball show last time out, I swept. I believe you went 2-1. Underdog won.
2-1, but the underdog won.
Yeah,
we had a 9-2 heater.
Yeah, we had an absolute just masterclass episode. So I'll try to keep it rolling here for Friday. Before we get into any of the props that we have for Friday, a reminder, they could also check out the merch store because we have a great discount code right now. Use the code football at checkout. You get a quarter off everything in the merch store. So 25% off everything in the merch store, no matter what the show merch you actually choose is. MLB Gambling Podcast, the Propcast, NBA Gambling Podcast, all of it is discounted if you use the code football at checkout. So once you take advantage of the promo code before it is gone. Anyway, moving on.
Celtics Eastern Conference champs is in there. All sorts of stuff is in there.
Yeah, the usual shirts.
The usual stuff
on the merch.
Yeah.
But either way,
Chiefs Super Bowl champions from this last year. You can get those shirts in there. All sorts of stuff. You can get the "Don't Bully Me, I'll Come" shirt.
Yes, that one I don't know. I think that was a limited time offer. I don't think that's still in the marketplace. But point is, check out the merch store. Everything you want to possibly get there is discounted if you use the code at the end. So use the code football at checkout. So moving on into our props for the Friday card. Adam, I'm going to go first as always. What is your first player prop for the card today?
So I'm trying to find my third player prop as we do this, but I can tell you my first player prop is going to be Francisco Alvarez to not get a hit. I don't know if you saw him the other night again.
Oh, you mean the Duran at bat that he had?
Yeah, it was the most atrocious at bat I've ever seen.
It was really bad.
It was up there with John Kruk at the All-Star game against Randy
when
Johnson.
Randy threw it over his head. Yeah,
and he just swung around like that.
I was getting serious Javi Baez vibes from.
I was getting Javi Baez has done that a bunch of times.
Yes, but he was an All-Star, so nobody cares. So
yeah. So anyway. That being said, no hit for him. DeGrom back in New York. I think he's going to be.
What was the price on that again?
-110.
Don't look now, by the way. You know who's approaching in the rearview mirror?
Who? Not the Mets.
Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah,
game and a half back.
I know. They're just toying with every time I'm out.
Yes. Every time you think you're set for the 6 seed bet, they find a way to make you miserable. And
it's really the Mets who find a way to do it.
No, I'm saying the Mets. The Mets keep making you miserable in this situation.
Yeah, it's whatever. Fine. I'm not a Mets fan, so I don't care. But so Francisco Alvarez, his last 5 games has a 0.071 average, a 133 expected batting average, 125 BABIP, which
he's terrible.
He's terrible. A 40% K rate. I didn't want to take his Ks. But I'll take DeGrom at least to get him out twice and then for him to do his thing. He's just been terrible. So I think that it's a solid deal for him to not get a hit.
Yeah, I agree. But I am going to go with the same idea for mine, but I am going to go with a different player. The usual guy. Give me John Kenzie Noel under half a base.
Free space. Free space is back.
It's not just a free space. It was +150. Bet365 just hanging +150 on Noel no hits. How am I supposed to turn that down? Of course I'm going to take it. Now you're looking at Noel, who's had no hits in 13 of his last 18 games. Perez is pitching for Chicago, who was pretty good when he came off IL. Recently, he has not been as good. I don't care who's pitching. One of us could be pitching. +150 is insane on Noel. And Noel has been awful against lefties so far this season. 70 plate appearances, a 130 batting average. He stinks. Plus 150 for Joey Gallo on steroids. Like I can't
really
turn
is
this
Joey
down.
Gallo.
Plus 150 is insane. Now, some books.
By the way, that whole thing reeks to me like he's not going to play. Just to be very clear.
Just to be clear, I'll sacrifice it for plus 150. What are you kidding me? Like 150 is an insane price. I saw that DraftKings had like 125, Bet365 had 150, our local had plus 150, so I took it there. But if you can only get 125, it's fine. Plus money on Noel, I think, is a gift every time. And I believe somebody mentioned that they actually took him and Volpe last time they played. And Noel went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, which sounds very on brand for Noel. I think he's god-awful. Plus 150 I'm taking. And Perez might not be a great pitcher at the stage in his career.
No, but
he's not batting practice.
He's second in the list. It's second in the Handigraphs filter for filter. 53% K rate is fucking absurd.
Yeah. I don't think Perez is amazing, but do I think he's good enough to actually shut down an awful baseball player for 2-3 at bats? Sure. Good enough for me. Give me Noel under half a base at plus 150. So I know you're going to co-sign that for that price. So
I am, and now I'm just kind of thinking, do I want to take his Ks? It's a very weird number. I like
because he might get lifted mid-game. I think that's
he might get lifted because he's so bad that they're just like, just get out of here. Okay.
That's why I like the Noel plays, because every time he plays, I assume he's getting 2-3 at bats and getting lifted.
I mean, it makes total sense. It makes
plus 150? Like, sure, sign me up. That's all I need.
The Royals are playing the Phillies. That's random. Okay.
Yes, they are. But anyway, you want to move on to your second prop?
Yeah. My second prop. I don't even have my third, but my second prop is. We
still have an ad read. You can take care of it during the ad read.
All right. Cool. Yusei Kikuchi over 2.5 earned runs, minus 103.
Cooch.
He fucking stinks.
He was an all-star too.
He was an all-star. Yeah. You know who else was? Wasn't an all-star?
I don't know where you're going with this. Oh wait, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah.
So they paid him like an all-star. If that makes anybody feel any better.
Was a smart move.
Yeah.
6 runs, 5 runs, 7 runs his last 3 starts, and they basically need him to eat some innings because that's why he's there.
I believe the Angels have used either the most or the second most pitchers this entire season.
That I would imagine them, the Brewers, and the Astros are probably all in that same area.
I remember the Angels though, were very up there. They use a ton of position players at various points. They use so many pitchers and everything.
Over in 5 of 6, 3 against Seattle in his last start, opposing left-handers, 4-1 to the over earned runs in their last 5 starts against Seattle. He stinks.
Yeah, there you go. And Seattle's been hitting pretty well lately, so that could work out well for Kikuchi. Anyway, I do see Joe mentioning the pivot of hits allowed. Any thoughts on that? I know you prefer earned runs.
It's fine. I mean, I prefer the earned runs because it's just get it in one swing. It's also minus 103. It's just a easier thing there. It's inconsistent. It's fine.
Yeah.
He also walks dudes.
Shout out to Seattle, by the way, who've won 6 in a row randomly. Good for them.
Yeah, I just need the Rangers to keep up the pace.
Oh, I know. They won in extras yesterday. Seattle's just been winning, so good for them for responding to the adversity. Anyway, before we get into the other props that we have for the show, reminder they're brought to you by our sponsor, MyBookie.ag. Whose bookie?
My bookie.
Using to bet on football, for college football, for the NFL. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Easy deposit. You can get any fast payouts with crypto. And a reminder, use the promo code SGPN. When you sign up for a new account to get 100% betback bonus. That's $500 for new customers. MyBookie.ag promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Check out their models for college football, for the NFL, for MLB, for WNBA, for golf. They have a new leaderboard system, cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model that you build, and you can win 1K. Once again, the bets don't even have to win. Just track your bets. That's all you have to do. Very simple. But a reminder, you can also use the free week trial for Rhythm with the promo link that we have with them. Use the link Sports Game by Scott Rhythm to get your 7-day free trial. Sports Game by Scott Rhythm to get your 7-day free trial. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finish going through the first couple of props that we have for the Friday card. Time to move on into my second prop for the show. So, for my second prop, I'm going to go to the Cardinals-Brewers game. I'm going to fade Andre Palante. I'm going to take the under 16.5 outs at minus 119. I like the price a lot. He's at less than 17 outs in 6 of his last 7 starts. Even when he pitches decently, the pitch count can get high. seems to have a bunch of guys on base all the time, a lot of contact, a lot of long counts. And we know Milwaukee at home is very, very dangerous. I think it's a bad matchup for Palante. He's also been bad on the road. He has recorded a less than 17 outs in 5 straight road games, and Milwaukee has owned him historically. Milwaukee's active batters against him. 6-7 plate appearances, a 305 batting average, and a 388 on base. They've owned him. Palante's been a bit better lately, but still not going a ton of distance. I can see him having a decent outing with a bunch of pitches, a bunch of base runners, and because of that, he might only go 5. The Cardinals did not play yesterday. Gray is pitching tomorrow. It's a very good spot for Palante to struggle, get pulled relatively
They've
early.
also shown that they will leave him there. They will let him eat it.
Yes, but the point is I do think that off the day off with Gray going tomorrow, the whole bullpen's available, which could help out the case. So I like the spot here. So give me Palante to struggle in Milwaukee against one of the best teams in the league. Palante under 16.5 outs, minus 119 is my second play.
Cool.
So there you go. Also mentioned he faced off against Milwaukee earlier this season, and he stunk. So there we go. I'll add that too.
I like it. All right. So I couldn't decide on this guy between no hit and 2Ks, and I think
workshop. What do you like?
Well, I took the 2Ks, and
okay.
Spoiler alert. I'm
right.
going to go 2Ks. So
I thought you wanted some participation, like it was.
No.
Like it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You hit the audience button.
No. I don't need that. They're by the way, the guys, I see you guys are trying to talk about how you want to play the that Brewers. You just do Brewers first 2-4 or something like that. That's probably a better way. Yeah, better that if you're really concerned about it, especially since Quinn Priester's been dominant. I think they've covered the run line on most of his things, but that way
they've won like 17 straight starts that he's made.
Yeah, so. You could probably first to 4 is probably the way that I would play it.
And it's a 3-way market, so you're going to.
I wouldn't do the run. I don't know if or just not going to hit in the or Adam. You could do not hit in the bottom, not to bat in the 9th. That'll probably be like minus 130 or so. Heliot Ramos 2Ks. Yamamoto's on the mound. This is a big series. I guess because the Dodgers could just destroy the Giants.
I mean, it's a big series, but I keep waiting for the Dodgers or the Padres to play decent baseball, and they're both just sucking at the same time. But Mookie Betts has been really good lately, so the offense kind of woken up.
Yep, he's top on my ball go boom list. Heliot Ramos, he's batting 182 over his last 5 games. He's got a K rate of 30%.
I've watched some of the at bats. He looks awful out there.
He's got two Ks in 3 of his last 4 games.
I think Erod struck him out twice the other day,
which is really bad. And he's supposed to be a lefty specialist.
Yeah.
Which is like absurd. Let me just see. And against Yamamoto, he's got 1K. He's got what is he like 2 for? Yeah, he's got 2 Ks in 9 plate appearances. I think Yamamoto's been great lately.
He almost had a no hitter.
Yeah, he's been. I expect him to come out and be gunning for it. I would actually maybe parlay a couple first plate appearances. This team stinks. So he's been nasty. Just give me Yamamoto to do this, but Heliot Ramos over 1.5 Ks at plus 182 to win a unit. So it's like $55 if your unit's at 100.
I think Ramos has been awful for the last couple of weeks.
He stinks. Their whole team stinks.
He's also one of the worst base runners and fielders in the league, so I actually don't know what he does at the moment. But either way, I like the play. I'm going to stay with the same game. You mentioned that Mookie was on your ball go boom short list. I got his bases. I got Mookie over 1.5 bases at plus 107. You're looking at his numbers recently. He's had at least 2 bases in 8 of his last 10 games. He's been great. We were waiting for him to look like his old self again. He's starting to get back into that form. He's had at least 2 bases in 6 of his last 7 road games, and also he's been good against the Giants. He's had at least 2 bases in 4 of his last 6 road games against the Giants. Now, I will point out Verlander's pitching, who's actually been pretty decent lately.
He's been really good lately.
Betts has been awful against them lifetime. He is 3 for 30 lifetime against Verlander, but Verlander had himself a very solid career, future Hall of Famer. This year's not one of them. So I'm hoping that there's some potential aggression in store. I know Verlander has been good against him, but you know what? Betts has been mashing, and I do think it's a good spot for him to have a couple of chances to hit a double, hit a home run. We'll go from there. I'll gamble on it, though, even though the numbers in the head-to-head are not very good. I think Betts is just in great form, and I think plus money on Betts right now, who bats very early in the lineup, for a road team that might end up having him bat 4 or 5 times. I like it. Give me Betts for the opportunities, over 1.5 bases at plus 107.
Yeah, he's been great. He only had 88 pitches in his last time out, too, because he had 120 the week before.
He only went 5 innings in that start, by the way. Fun fact.
Yeah, I mean, they're
5 innings.
He's only on a 1-year deal, though, I believe, right?
No, I'm saying he threw 120 pitches and he went 5 innings, which is almost impossible. But that's what happened.
So, is that what happened?
He only went 5 innings in that start.
That's interesting.
Which is like a throwback to 2005, but that's what
his
happened.
ground ball rate's not that good. But yeah, I can agree with you. Like his BABIP's actually really high.
Yeah, Mookie's been a monster.
I
think he's in a good spot.
I agree with this. There's if you want like a
there's plus money.
I think it's fine. I think he's good. I'm just looking at him right now. I didn't realize that. I forgot that Hyesung Kim is on this team and stinks. And against Verlander, and we might want to take him to not have a hit either.
That's fine.
Oh yeah. We're taking him to not have a hit. He's it's plus 111 for him to not have a hit. He's had 4 hits in his last 10 games.
There you go. That's like 4 times more than what Volpe's had the last 10 games. But
now they're saying that Volpe's been hurt the whole time.
I know, but they were still playing him.
Fuck out of here.
He's still not on the IL. Like, all right, man. Okay, cool.
Sure.
Caballero play yesterday. That's why we ended up getting a reduced underdog a couple days ago because Volpe didn't play.
Because they were like, no, we can't do this. I just took Hyesung. I took Hyesung Kim, not the which one am I saying? Are they both named Hyesung Kim?
Honestly, I have to remember.
The one on the Dodgers.
I know which one you meant.
Yeah.
The other one's on the Braves now.
The other one's on the Braves. But the one on the Dodgers plus 1.
Yes, I believe the Braves one's the former Padre, and the Dodgers one is the prospect that came in this past year.
Former Padre and Tampa Bay Ray.
Isn't one like Byung-Sung Kim?
Oh, that's Byung-Sung Kim. That's right. That's true. Yeah. One of them was like really good. It was like a big free agent signing.
That was the Dodger one.
Yeah, but he's been terrible.
Correct.
This team's terrible. All right, let me see if there's anybody who I like to hit a dong.
Okay, wait. So yeah, you have Hyung-Sung.
Oh, so my 3 show plays are Kikuchi, stink, over 2.5 earned runs. Alvarez, no hit. You're an atrocious player. Stop playing baseball. Heliot Ramos, 2 Ks, and then and the 4th official play, I guess, can be Hyesung, no hits as well.
By the way, they both basically have the exact same name. So I actually looked it up, and I don't remember if Byung-Sung Kim was the former reliever who was awful in that 2001 World Series. I don't remember if that was him who I'm confusing, who went to the Red Sox afterwards. His career fell apart. But you have Hyesung Kim, who is on the Dodgers, and then you have Ha-Seong Kim, who's on the Braves. So the one of them has a hyphen, the other one doesn't, but the names are very, very similar.
Very similar.
And let me look up the Diamondbacks reliever named Kim. I love that guy.
Do you guys remember?
Okay, so that was beyond.
So Taguchi, do you guys remember him?
Okay, a lot of Kims. Honestly, it's very tough to keep track, but I remember the Kim from the Diamondbacks who almost punted the 2001 World Series. I appreciate that guy.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Then he went to Boston, and his career was over immediately.
Wait, how far? By the way, Jake Berger had 2 home runs the other night. How?
Yeah, he's not near 25.
All right. No, I don't know, man. There's 15 games left. He's got 16.
Okay, so he needs to turn into like let me think of a guy. Aquino. He needs to be Aquino for about 2 weeks.
I feel like he might. Oh wow, that's a good
if he
one.
Switches places with Colson Montgomery, he's got a chance. Is that what you're telling me?
Colson Montgomery, it stinks now.
I know. Well, I don't think he was ever really that good. He just keeps hitting home runs.
That's not true. I think that's your.
I read off his numbers on the show. His on base percentage was always below 300. Like I don't know if he was actually good besides hitting home runs. So we'll see. But he needs to have a monster stretch for the next couple weeks. It's not going to happen. We can root for.
Let me see. I think Boyd. Well, I wonder if this is a bad matchup unless I see something different. I'm looking at guys that hit home runs. Matthew Boyd's been good lately, I guess. Still.
I know he hasn't been as good, but he was
lights out for like the first half.
Well, yeah, he was a Cy Young candidate, a legitimate Cy Young candidate for most of the season.
I don't know that I agree.
He was in the top 3 for most people, and then he fell apart for a month.
Okay, I'll take this. I think we're gonna add. This feels like a dumb price on him, but am I missing something? Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, Junior Caminero over 1.5 total bases is plus 130.
Okay, that is our guy. He's been good to us lately.
He's fucking great. Yeah,
he's great. The team's falling apart, but he's been good.
Team just fell apart. They're done.
Well, yeah, they've been done for months. They just keep alternating between good streaks.
Yeah, I see him at plus 122. I got a new debit card and I have to have no money in my Profit X, but that's what I want to do. Put it in.
All right.
So yeah, let's do. I think I like Junior Caminero. I like him to dong too. I think he's going to hit a home run.
Well, there's no point in taking the bases without the home run for Caminero.
Yeah, that's what he does. We could do that one. I actually think Aaron Judge hits a home run today.
He had one yesterday. He had 2 yesterday.
He had 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Judge hits a home run. I had Trevor Story. I think Mookie probably does. But let me see. Junior Caminero. Wait, is Brady Singer's back? All right. This feels like a terrible spot for them. Let's see. One more guy. Let's look for. So Ohtani gonna hit one. Ohtani's really good he's terrible against Verlander, quote unquote, whatever.
Yeah, so is Mookie. I took Mookie anyway.
So is Mookie. Who cares? Wait, actually, here's a good one. We haven't talked to this guy in a bit. Jackson Chourio.
Okay.
He had a home run last game.
Man, I don't think Palante's good, so
he owns this dude. Yeah. He's 3 for 8 with 5 total. Dude, he's constantly fucked this dude up. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do them. But wait, how many things does he have? Let me look. I like to look up a guy who has he has 3 barrels in his last couple of games. We may have missed the boat on him because he's gotten too much. Jackson Merrill. Let me look at him. Because what's his name? Colton Gordon. Is that him? He looked terrible. He looked like someone I wanted to do that. So Jackson Merrill hit one last night. He looks good to possibly go. Tanner Gordon.
Gordon has allowed 10 home runs in 60 innings. So he's
it's a lot of these guys. The problem is they just went yesterday. Yeah. So I'm kind of I don't want him right now. I'm looking at Joe Adell, but the problem is Joe Adell's been in and out of the lineup for very.
He had some vertigo stuff. I don't know if I trust him to go yard.
I don't trust him to be in there. What about Kurtz? Kurtz has been quiet.
I know he homered a day or 2 ago.
Yeah, it's okay if he did. He did homers yesterday. All these guys hit one yesterday. What about Yanni Diaz? He doesn't really hit home runs.
No.
Ever.
Yeah, he had one a couple days ago too. He had one against Hoffman in the final game of that the second to last game of that Toronto series.
There's no one really who's standing out. Byron Buxton looks good. If he doesn't leave the game,
I never know if he's alive or not. But yeah,
I never know if he's alive or not. So if I'm not I'm never taking his bases. But
yeah,
he hit one yesterday. I could get into.
Feels like everybody we won hit a homer yesterday.
Everybody we won hit a home run yesterday. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna parlay Judge. We're gonna parlay Judge, Caminero, and Buxton to hit home runs.
Okay.
It's the best price is on FanDuel or on DraftKings. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm
what
playing
at 70 to 1?
55 to 1.
50? Okay.
Okay. So I'm putting this in for you and me.
All right.
I put $25 on that. You're in now.
For the home run parlay?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just 25 to win 1,100. Okay.
$1,300. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. It's fine.
You're fine. I'll make it $20 there. 20 to win $1,100. No,
yeah. Whatever. It's fine.
All right. Cool. Done. And then the odds are so weird today. I'm not going to bet Caminero's home run straight. I'm just going to do his bases. So yeah, that's it. Cool. All right.
Cool. That was $20 each, by the way, right?
No, I did $10 each because like
That's
this
perfect.
isn't hitting. This
Yeah,
isn't,
that's perfect.
like, so
I'm making sure
it's
we
just-
agree. Okay, perfect. That's fine.
Yeah, 10 pending for home run parlay.
All right,
Cool.
that's cool.
We got to move forward anyway.
All right. Anyway, time to move on into the best bet segment. Before we get into the best bets, a reminder they're brought to you by our sponsor, Arnold Fantasy. It's a great place to play fantasy pick'em. You can win up to 500 times your entry, pick higher or lower on your favorite player stats. Available for a ton of sports. And a reminder: use the new sign-up code or the actual new promo that Underdog has. Play just $5, get $50 bonus funds when you use promo code MLB SGPN. We're also brought to you by Novig, which is America's #1 sports prediction market. Since Novig's an exchange, you'll be getting some of the best prices in the market. Available in 35 states. Download the app, and when you spend $5, you get $50 bonus funds. Use the promo code SGPN. Get on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. Welcome back, everyone, to the MLB Gambling Podcast. Finish going through our favorite props for the show. Time to move on into our best bets. Adam, what is your best bet for the show?
Probably Francisco Alvarez to suck at life.
Yeah, my best bet's a Noel to suck at life at plus 150.
All right, cool. We're the same. We're absolutely in the same boat here.
All right, for Underdog, what do you want to do?
Okay, so we named a bunch of guys that we really liked there, that I think kind of do really well.
I mean, did you want to recycle any of the bases guys like Caminero?
I think that's the best. I think that's gonna be the best mode. Let me also so I made a new filter.
Okay.
That is called these guys stink. All right. Let me get this. Sorry, I'm on ProfitX and I should be playing around here. Okay. So we wanted Junior Caminero bases. I'm taking Junior Caminero bases here. Done. That is easy. That is $100 to win 122 because I think he does it. Okay. So, all right, let me just see. So guys that I think I have a new filter and it is called These Guys Stink. And on this list is JT Ginn, Mitch Keller, Luis Castillo, Brad Lord, and Yusei Kikuchi.
We can run back Kikuchi if you want to.
Yeah, let's run back Kikuchi.
Okay.
Want to do a lower
fantasy score? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll do that.
And then Mitch Keller, I want to.
Okay. You want to go for his earned runs?
Yeah. Let's do
it. And then we need one more. Do you want Caminero with that?
I want to just do the Caminero home run.
You want to go RBI?
Okay. Well,
RBI.
Do we?
No.
Okay. We can. I mean, it's been good to us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, we're doing RBI?
Yeah. RBI.
Oh, I do his fantasy points?
That works too. Sure.
I don't know how it works, but
neither do I. So,
but it feels like it covers everything.
What's the number?
7.5.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Why not? It's a six times multiplier. Okay.
All
right, guys. Junior Caminero higher 7.5 fantasy points. Mitch Keller higher 2.5 earned runs. Yusei Kikuchi lower 26.5 fantasy points. That is, we're putting $50 to win allegedly 300, but it's never true.
Yeah, so we'll see what it pays out at the end. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for the show. We're back once again on Monday. And until next time, find me on Twitter, Radio. Find him on Twitter at Heroesburg. Check out the NFL Week 2 prop show that we did on the prop